What's up, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo. Welcome to Skylanders Battlecast. Did you ever want to take your Pokemon cards and stuff them inside of the Game Boy game? I always did. I wanted to take the ones I got in packs, the ones that were the coolest, and make them a part of my real roster, but it just wasn't possible. It just never worked. Now, though, Skylanders has moved to the Hearthstone genre and has made a collectible card game with a story and an online component and real booster packs. So we'll check out the game, open some booster packs, put those guys in the game, and then battle it out with them. I think you'll like it. I think this game is pretty cool. I've played some of it already. I'll show you right off the bat. We'll hop into story, and we'll get right after it. It's not as complex as Hearthstone, but it has its own unique, cool flair, and I think this is the perfect introduction sort of to TCGs, CCGs, for younger players or new players, and maybe eventually you can graduate your little brother or whoever into something physical where you can play with them, like Magic or whatnot, or they can just level up to Hearthstone, or they can stay here, because actually I think this is pretty fun, and I've been playing it myself. So you've got different Skylanders, and this is where it differs the most from Hearthstone. Hearthstone is very static. This is a lot more character and personality driven. So you'll see the actual characters, the actual Skylanders on the battlefield, and they are the ones doing your attacks and carrying out your spells. So you can see the ones that are colored in are the characters I have, but there's quite a few others that hopefully we'll get some good ones in the pack. So I get to pick 3 of these guys, and that's who I'll use. Now, as you play through the game, you'll complete quests, unlock gold, use that gold to get new packs. This was a very awesome card that I got. So we'll add Roller Brawl. I'm going to go with Smash Hit and then Spiral. You'll see that they have you'll see it on the next screen too. They've got health, they've got attack, and then they have a special move. So I'll try to explain all this as best I can. This is the early stages of the story mode, so it should be pretty easy. But let's do it. So it's almost RPG-like in that you start with one character in the front and the other 2 in the back, and you can swap out at any moment. Also, these characters level up as you play cards and attack, and we'll get to that later. But for now, I've got a hand, and the cards are very Hearthstone-like. You'll notice that they've got stuff like swap an enemy, restore 100 health, give an enemy minus 30 power, mute, give the active enemy minus 20 power, and you have a mana system at the bottom left. But what's cool here is that they're physically on the battlefield. It's not just cards, sending little sparkles to the other side. They're actually here. So we're going to lower this dude's power, take him down a bit, and then we will attack for 70. You'll see their health in the green hearts, and then the attack in the red crosshairs. And our goal is to tackle and take down all 3 of their heroes. I'm going to turn this down for me a little bit. You get a crystal bonus every turn, and it does randomize that, and if it's 0, 1, or 2, but once you use up the +0 or the +2, you can't get that one again. It's like pulling them. So by the end of the game, everyone, in theory, would have the same amount. The moves are pretty cool, and they all tie back into Skylanders if you have been playing those games over the years. One thing I've always respected about Skylanders is that they've tried to tackle different genres. Like, they did platformer a lot. They've done the racing game last year. They did the mix-up where you could swap force the different parts out, and now they're tackling sort of the mobile trading card game, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's get into this and see what we can do. I can swap an enemy, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to keep this enemy here because 2 more attacks and it's dead. You'll notice as I play cards and as I attack, I gain XP. You'll see 2 little bars above my character, and now it says level 2. Once I cast the 3rd spell or the 3rd attack, boom, I level up. Once you reach level 2, you unlock your special ability. Once you reach level 3, you upgrade your health or your power permanently. So it's pretty darn cool. So her power is bash a friendly enemy for 10. If Roller Brawl swap this turn, bash it for 40 instead. Well, I didn't swap this turn, but I will attack just to take this guy out. And now he is gone for good, and we are in good shape to face off against the next foe. So we'll end our turn here. I could swap out, though. Roller Ball is down to 130 health. So let's put Spyro in, who has a lot more HP, and he can chill with this dude. Now, I'm most excited about these booster packs. I haven't opened any yet, but I think that's super cool. And then you scan them into the game. That should be really fun. All right. So currently there is an effect on me. I take 10 damage at the end of every turn, I guess, just to make this a little bit trickier. You can play versus against opponents as well online, which is probably what we'll do once we open these packs. Alright, so they're taking enemies down from the back. It does move pretty quickly, which is nice. But you can pull up all the cards that were used recently and see if you want, so you can kind of follow along with the progression. Your heroes in the back gain health. That's another reason to swap them out, kind of like Pokemon. So it does mix in some Pokemon battle stuff with Hearthstone, which is pretty cool. Spyro here, restore 20 health. I guess we'll do his attack first. Give an enemy minus 30 power. Okay, so let's do that. And we'll cast in the front line enemy. And we'll end our turn. And you can queue up stuff, which is a small but nice little design tweak here. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. So it's back to my turn here. Or no, I guess it's his turn. Yeah, okay. Well, after his turn, you'll get to see. Minus 20 power on Spyro, so I'll want to swap him out. But you'll see what I mean by queuing stuff up in a moment here. Maybe they're taking 10 damage at the end of every turn. Okay, so let's get Spyro out of there, and we're going to put Smash Hit in. So we can put Smash Hit in really quick, and then we can give my guy 10 max health. Sure, why not? So he'll take that spell. And then you'll see what I mean by just queuing in terms of I can attack and hit end turn, and then it'll just go through that by itself. So not a lot of waiting around here, which is nice. So it deals with the animations and all that in a pretty fast way. So you're not wasting time or like having to watch these drawn out battles, which I definitely appreciate, and I think anyone playing would. You can build your own deck, and there are cards that are specific. These cards are for anybody. That's why you'll see them. There's no specific Skylander symbol at the top. But there are some cards that are only for certain Skylanders, which makes building your deck a little bit more interesting. So we're going to swap an enemy. They try to put back their bad, fully healed guy. So instead, I rank up, and his power is to snare the active enemy. Now, I'm not exactly sure what snare means, but I think it probably has to do with almost like binding them. We'll hit this guy, though, out of there and bring in the last of the evils, and we'll lower his power down to 2, and we will end our turn. Now, this guy here, my good friend, is almost up to level 3, and then you'll see his attack is going to go up permanently. So the red number that's currently 60 is going to go up even higher. Okay, dealing some damage there. Not a whole lot. Again, this is early on in the story, so the enemies are pretty weak sauce. And I guess that 10 damage is from the volcano hurting them. And they also have gear down here. You can see if you highlight them. Okay, it's if I hold on to my character, then I can see I have a relic equipped there, and I've got that power that deals 10 damage, I think, to the end of every turn. You can also keep track of your XP on your characters there. So let's see what this snare move does here. We snare him. And that should level us up. No, our special ability does not level us up. Alright, so let's see. He has Fire It Up. At the end of my turn, blast me for 10 damage. Snare, I can't swap. So snare means you can't swap. So you can read, I know it's a little bit small, but you can read all their different extras that they got going on there. What else does he have? Okay. So I guess we'll just attack him. And then I do level up, and now my attack goes to 90. So I'm going to leave him in there because he'll be able to finish this fight next turn. So now I take my damage, the crystal bonus. You'll see how they eliminate like the different crystals throughout the game. So if the game lasts long enough, you will be equal. And I think it does both for both enemies, like for you and the enemy. So you're both at the same playing field, but it kind of then mixes up the strategy depending on how many crystals you have, and adds a little bit more just sort of randomness to the battles without affecting your strategy. I mean without like unbalancing, I guess. It does affect your strategy, but it doesn't unbalance things. Okay, so we can just finish him off. He is done. That's a KO. And now we'll get back to our card screen here. After you get a victory, I'll show you some stuff. Guys can level up, which is pretty cool. You get rewards for mission bonus and for working towards your quests that are in progress. Now, back at the home screen, we can do this, what is called a daily spin. So we can get a free spin, and this will give us either packs of cards, more gold, maybe one card, and just a way for you to kind of, again, get something free and not really feel like you have to spend anything. So if you don't want to deal with buying the booster packs, you don't want to buy any of that, you don't really have to. Alright, so we got a card, Muscle Sprouts, give your active ally plus 10 power. And the cards can level up as well. It's 50 gold for a spin, or you get a free spin every so often. You can see the collection here. I've got my Skylander cards, and then I can switch, and there's different you'll see based on different types of Skylanders, as well as just generic cards that are all different spells and whatnot, and you can make decks out of them. So here's the Skylanders I have, and now we're going to try to open the packs and then scan them in. We'll see what we get. I've got 3 packs here. 1, 2, 3. They got 8 cards each. They were $5, which is a little bit expensive, but again, the fact that you can swap them into the game, I think is pretty darn cool. And the cards themselves look nice. Okay, so there's a warning in here that says I'm not supposed to take pictures or show these cards without using a trading shield, which I don't have by me right now. So I'm just going to show them to you kind of obscured and hope that that does the trick. This one is called Tree Rex. It is a spell. Next up, we've got Grape Shot, and I'm just going to cover random parts. It is a spell. Lots of nature and grass-powered cards here. Next up, we got Tap and Sap, which is another spell. Ooh, Heart of the Rainbow. Restore 50 health to each ally. This is a purple card. I'm assuming silver is common, blue is uncommon, and then purple is rare. We got Shield the Elements here. I'll show you the rare in a second. There's Shield the Elements. The cards look pretty cool. I like the design of them. Like, they retain the Skylanders feel and vibe, but still are like unique. Critical Care. Restore 80 health to your allies. And then, ooh, Merchant of Menace. Give a random ungeared character you control Cog of War. Give a random enemy Hot Pants. Hot Pants is an attack or a piece of gear that you give to an enemy, and then they, I'm trying to see, like, what I'm covering up, because there's no, like, number on here or anything. I don't know. Anyways, Hot Pants, and that does damage to them every turn. Suction Abduction. Jetvac steals an enemy gear. That's a Jetvac-specific card there. You'll see, like, the Jetvac-specific ones have, like, a picture of Jetvac, whereas, like, oh, I guess they all are specific. So that's a Tree Rex card. Interesting. So it's not based on... It's based on Skylander. Oh, no, there are type. Oh, it's sorted by type. Yeah, some are just type-based. Like this one you can see here is just a... That's type-based, whereas then this one is Skylander-based. Okay, and then my rare is called Heart of the Rainbow. Restore 50 health to each ally for each rank it has. So you could restore, like, up to 100 health, I guess, or, like, 200 health. Anyways, okay, so there is that. Cool, cool. All right, that's pack 1. Let's dive into pack number 2. This one has Jetvac on the front. I will again try to obscure these cards. I hope no one can, like, steal them from me. Although I don't... There's no, like, barcodes, so I don't know what they'd even take. All right, first card up is Ninja Strike, which is for Stealth Elf. We didn't get any Skylanders in that one, so hopefully we get one here. That's a common. Burning Rubber. Interesting. Very cool. Some of the pictures are really nice. I've always liked the Skylanders art. Feast of Fury. Like, if I was 12 or 14 or 10, I would have had every single Skylander. And I pretty much have a lot of them. Tree Party. When Tree Rex gains health this turn, each other ally gains that much health. Cool. The top left cost is obviously their crystal cost. Drainy Day. That's a blue. That's an uncommon, I believe. Hey, don't go away, game. That's my girlfriend. Juice Box. Restore 20 health. Cover up random parts of it. Heart of the Forest. It's another uncommon. Where are the Skylanders, though? Ob's Wand. Your character abilities cost 2 less. Dang, that's pretty nice. That's a relic. I guess the blue is the rare. Drainy Day. But anyways, that's Ob's relic as I covered up. Okay, one more pack to go through. I haven't got any Skylanders yet. Could I please have a Skylander? I think they're in here. 4 types of cards to collect. Character cards, spell cards, gear cards, relic. I guess Skylanders are more rare because of the fact that they... You know, they're the guys that you actually use, and that determines, like, your play style and how much attack and health you have. But I hope in the third pack here, I will get... This one has Pop Fizz on it. I hope in this third pack I will get a Skylander. Please give me a Skylander. Please? Maybe? Jackpot. Okay, this is a trigger-happy Jackpot card here. Mad Energy for Hothead. Cover up the random invisible whatever it is. Ooh, I got a Skylander. Okay, this sucks to be you, which is funny. But then I got Ninjini. 40 damage and 330 health. And then the special is Bottle Up Ninjini, which I'm guessing means take it away. Alright, that's very cool. And we'll cover up random spots so you can't get a good look at it. And there, okay. Power Surge. This is another spell. Gust, swapping a character. Heal. Oh, I got another Skylander! Healing Rain, restore 40 health to each ally. Cool. And then this guy, Stormblade. And he has 50 damage, 320 health. Slice a random enemy for 20 damage. So that's another free attack. And I like him a lot. And I'm going to cover it randomly just to show you that. Okay, now we're going to do the cool part of scanning these guys in, which is what I've kind of been most excited for of all. Cards to Life. Okay. So Battlecast wants to access the camera. You may do it. Place the card in the crosshairs. Okay, so... Oh, wow. Hey, where are you? What's up? Hello! What up, dude? Come join me. That is so freaking cool. And he's just joining my game. Stormblade is here! The bird brains have entered! Alright, and then let's add Ninjini. That's super cool. I bet you can just take all of your spells then. Okay, so hold up. Let's do this. One more. One more, baby. Yeah. You got it? There we go. Perfect. Nice. Beautiful. Added her to our collection. She'll jump into my my little like card book here. Let's see. Ninjini is all cool. Ninjini is rarer than Stormblade. I want to add a few of these other cards. Let me find like one that I want to add. Let's take Ob's Wand. Okay, this is a relic, which is basically a like a piece of gear that has its own like life points and stuff. So let's see if we can add this. Beautiful. What's up, Ob's Wand? Jump into my collection. This card has been successfully added. Okay, let's see. Any other ones I want to get here? I don't think I have anything for Ninjini or for my boy Stormblade. So, wait. That's Jetpack. That's, whoa, Jackpot, don't know. Jetpack. Maybe Stormblade can also use it, though? The enemy attacks itself. Let's see. Let's scan this one in. So that is really nice and simple. And then they're added to the collection. This card has been successfully added. Any other cards I want to add in here? I guess I'll do the rest later. But that is very cool that it can add those in like that. Now I go to my collection. And let's see. So for wind base cards, can he be used by anybody? I don't know. Sucks to be you. I guess not. I guess there's different birds. Okay, that's Jetvac. That looks more like Stormblade, I think. Yeah, okay, interesting. Anyhow, so we can make a deck. And you can pick your Skylanders. I'll go through that, I guess, for a minute here. I'm going to go with Stormblade just because he's new. You can level him up for gold as well. But Stormblade. And 5320. Let's put in Ninjini just for someone new and different. And then I think Roller Brawl or Hex. I actually like Smash Hit quite a bit, so we'll roll Smash Hit again. And now we can pick cards that we want. So like this is a specific Stormblade card here. And this one, until your next turn, gives Stormblade plus 70 power. Holy crap, yes please. Okay, any specific mountain cards? Crush a friendly enemy for 90 damage, yes please. Landslide, randomly crush your enemies for 150, yes please. We also have, I'm going to put all of Hex cards, including Ob's Wand. And then, okay, and then we've also got generic cards. So I'm going to autofill the generic cards, yes, just so it doesn't take too much time. And then we are done. 30 card deck, and we got 3 dudes. So now let's see if we can take this online and duke it out. Versus battle with our new heroes. Alrighty, here we go. It's my squad of 3 versus it's Zach Harms. He's got Stealth Elf.
Let's get cracking.
He's got, also, we got the same dude here. Smash Hit for both of us. But it's my turn, and so we will do battle. Intimidate. Active enemy gets minus 20 power, so we'll cast that. A little Stormblade love for him. We probably want to... I was going to swap him out for Smash Hit, but since we got the attack advantage, let's keep Smash Hit in or out on the bench. We can level up Stormblade as quickly as we can. Crystal Gain is +1 for me, and him as well. As you see, that's equal, so no one's at an unfair advantage or disadvantage. Okay, what do you got going on here, man? Active ally gets +10 health. Alright. Cool, cool. And, ooh, 40 damage. Some of these attacks look like they would hurt. Like, that rock thing with, like, jabby crystals, like, not very nice. Alright. In comes, what's this guy's name? Spitfire. Okay. What can I cast here? +20 max health for Rawhide for him. Yeah, I guess so, since he's already, we can raise him to level 2. And then his ability, as we saw on the card, is that it slices a random enemy for 20 damage. But we can also damage him for 50. And we'll start slicing away at his hero squad. Crystal bonus of +1 for the both of us. And what is Spitfire going to cast here? View 3 cards from your deck, gain 1 of them. Alright, so he's getting all Hearthstone-y on us, a little more strategy. I've just been attacking so far. But I'm guessing if you make your own deck fully instead of autofilling, you can probably get a little bit more specific with your strategy. The only mode that this is like missing is I wish it had sort of like an arena mode where you got like 3 random Skylanders and could sort of deal with them that way. I think that would be pretty fun. Okay, so we're going to cast. What gear does he have right now? +10 max health. That's not really that much. Randomly shock your enemies for 70 damage. Let's do it. Alright, so they take it in random order. 10, 40, and 20. That's fine, though. Some good damage dealt there, and he gains a rank. So I'm going to attack with him. And then he ranks up to rank 3. Now he's got 90 health, but I'm going to put him on the bench and bring Ninjini out here to see. Oh, she's huge, man. That's a giant ninja girl. I haven't really learned the full strategy of when to swap and who to have out at what times, almost like an offense-defense thing. Kind of reminds me of like the end of basketball games. But you do gain health on the bench, so if we can recover Stormblade a little bit here, it should be helpful. Okay, I have no gear, so it only does 20 damage to me. His smash hit is down to 200. My Ninjini is now down to 250. He's got that powerful attack. I'm going to try to level up a lot of my guys, just so I don't have, you know, one dude who's all the way rank 3 and everybody else is rank 1. That would kind of suck, especially as we get later in this battle. He's swapping a lot, so maybe that's a strategy we should pick up on. Okay. So I've only got 3. Destroy enemy gear, view 3 cards, or what is this? -30 power, and we can mute it. Alright. Let's see what mute does. Mute. I can't use my cards. Oh, we can't use cards or ability. That's good. We're going to then swap back in Stormblade, who now has 90 health, and we can deal quite a bit of damage to this mastermind over here. He's down to 150. And I do like also there's different like lines of enemies, front line and then back line, so you can have cards that deal damage to both or some. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of almost like an RPG battle strategy in that sense. Didn't we mute him? Oh, we can't use spells or my cards or ability. Oh, his kind of cards, I guess. Okay, that's fine by me. He's gonna go back to base. Stealth Elf comes in. We gain 10 health. And we are rank Trace. I got 4. Bash the enemy for 30 damage. Snare it, which means it can't swap out. I don't want to do that yet. Instead, I would rather... Let's view 3 cards and gain 1 of them. Entangle, restore 100 health. Each frontline ally. Swap in an enemy. Okay, let's bait. I like that move. I am going to use slice a random enemy for 20. Good, and it's on the guy over there who doesn't have a whole lot of health. 90 is Stealth Elf, and then I'm going to swap out and we'll put Smash Hit back in because he's recovered up to 290. So he's got the most health of anybody. Alright, there's a timer, which is good news. You don't want people taking too long in these kind of games. Curious to know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have been a Skylanders player or if you haven't ever before, I still think this game is really fun, but obviously has more appeal if you recognize the characters and whatnot. Plus 20 power for Stealth Elf, so she is going to grow to 80. That's a lot of damage. And I dropped to 40, so I think we'll probably get, what's-his-face, Stormblade back in there. Wow, 80. I might bait and see if I can get a swap on him. Let's see if we can do that. Gain a copy of a non-character spell from the enemy deck. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we can bait and snare. I didn't really want Smash Hit, but okay. He has no gear to destroy. What does he got on him, though? It's not gear. Vaccinate is just a perk. Okay. Sure, gain an attack here. Give me a card. 5th degree burn. Shock an enemy for 70 damage. That damage can't be reduced, and that enemy can't gain health until your next turn. That's a nice card. Okay, so I'm going to swap back to my man Stormblade. We'll do our 90 damage, and you'll notice that we get our character ability once per turn. It can be used once per turn, which is nice, so you don't like use it and lose it. It's there every time, giving you more of a reason to want to level those characters up. Now, Ninjini is not leveled up. Smash Hit is close. He's done a better job of balancing his levels. We're up to 7 crystals here. Ooh, 100 damage. Dang.
No stopping me.
That's not very nice at all. And 90. Ooh, Spitfire, Stormblade, I mean, is down quite low. We're going to have to swap him out there. And he's swapping Stealth Elf in with that 80 attack. He's going to try to let Smash Hit recover. Alright. Blast each enemy for 80 damage. That's an incredible attack. Shock an enemy for 30. Shoot each sideline enemy for 60. Bash the enemy for 30, and I have 90. That would be 100. Okay, we might be able to... yeah, I think I should be able to do this. Okay. We should be able to kill Stealth Elf here. Stealth Elf goes down to 110. Stealth Elf goes down to 80. We snare her, which doesn't even matter, because then I'm going to get the kill on Stealth Elf here. Stealth Elf gets KO'd, and then with 60 health, we're going to put him on the bench and bring in Ninjini to try to deal some more damage. He only has 2 guys left, which is good. We are in control. All right. Up to 9 crystals, almost reaching max crystal gainage here. Let's see what he can do. Ooh, 80. Nice wall up there. Some of the attacks do so much damage, like some of the spells. You really have to be careful. You can lose like 190, 200 damage real quickly. I don't have any gear, but he's going to use that to level up. Wow. This dude, Spitfire there with 100 attack. Okay. And Ninjini is low on the life points. Ugh. Alright, 140 there. Okay, blast each enemy for 80 damage, restore 80 health. Okay, this is a great card. This is an incredible card. What is this card called? Eon's Judgment. Yes, I love it. It costs 9, but I don't even care. It's going to restore us and save our lives here. And deal a ton of damage. And now we're going to bring in Smash Hit, who will then take out Smash Hit and level up to level 2 himself. Woo! Look at that. KO party. And he is rank 2, and he's got his snare ability here. We gain no crystal, but it's okay. Spitfire only has 70 health left. 100 damage, which is a lot. But there's no way he can take out Spitfire unless he gets an auto swap. Nitro Blast, so we take 40. Then he'll deal his 100. Plus 50 power. Oh, wow. 150 power. That's a lot of power, baby. Alright. Crush me down and shiver my spirits. You will not defeat me, though, Spitfire. No matter how hard you try. We got Snipe here. Shoot an enemy for 80 damage. Okay, let's snipe him. Boom. Good deal. And we get the KO victory. Didn't even have to flex a muscle that turn. Glorious GhostRobo perseveres against its Zach Harms. And our new squad of heroes has won. He conceded. We would have beaten him that turn. And you're seeing our characters are leveling up. Ninjini not a whole lot. But Stormblade and Smash Hit doing their work. I'm not sure exactly what the leveling up does with them, but I did get a ton of coins there, and now I'm working towards some new quests, and we can use those coins there in the shop. I think we can buy packs. I think. Yeah, there's featured cards here that you can buy, like you can level up card if I already own it, or you can buy battle packs, 1,400 coins for 22 cards, or 500 for a booster pack. So you can get epics, you can get ultimates. I also have free pack available. Let's claim that and see what we got. There's a lot of free stuff going on here. So they do a nice job of giving you some cards, and so you don't feel like you have to buy stuff. ×2 power, that's really nice. That's a nice piece of gear there. So I really like this game a lot. Skylanders Battlecast is available on iOS and Android. This is not sponsored in any way. I just found it fun, and I like the fact that there's cards, and then you put them in the game, and I think that's a super cool little dealio there. So until next time, guys and girls, I got a spin available, it says. So we will spin. What we get? What we get? What we get? What we get? A pack? A pack? If you guys enjoyed, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Looks like we got 10 cards. Okay.
Silver.
Oh, a 10 level up. Snare the active enemy. I don't know what the levels mean. If someone knows, you'll have to let me know, but I'm not sure what those mean. Unless it's just working towards... What does that mean? Where it says like level 10 there. Like if you level them up, what happens? Does the card get better? Or does it just contribute to like gold and stuff? I don't know. Either way, I think this game's a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun today. Until next time, drink so much all. Thanks again. We'll see you all later.